Hello everyone, welcome to another unboxing video. We have here a bundle, Murders at Karvol Manor. We're going to unbox and gonna see what's inside. I've been liking the cards that come in. I opened the pre-release and I opened a couple packs of just the play boosters. And I don't know how I feel about this set. I mean, I like it so far. So we have the box, and that's everything in the box. So we have this and a art, and the art is the person who got murdered. I don't remember her name, and I guess this is something for the clue stuff. I guess to figure out who did it, but. Even though they already announced that on YouTube channel, like when they were announcing the set, they revealed who it was, so it's kind of rough. So this is the box. You have I forgot her. I don't remember her name, but Assassin Girl or Massacre Girl, right? And Kringle, I think, yeah. Set the side. Put this here, I guess. So this is what it comes with. You have this. The detective, a bunch of 1/1 counters. These, don't know. I don't know what to do with them. I guess you could use these if you want. And yeah, put that aside. See what we have in the box. Alright guys, really quick, I forgot my little Gundam. Really fast. I'm gonna put him right here. I want to have him in like all the videos, but there you go. Alright, you should start chilling. Okay, so in the box you get so in the box you get the promo and the lands. You get 8, like, yeah. Am I tripping? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got 9 play boosters. And then the die. I like it. Red and blue. The dagger, and apparently there's 16 is missing for some reason. And 2, I'm guessing, and like this, all this like this. Well, this is what you see, and I'm guessing you have to find the clue like this somehow. Anyways, yeah, so 2's missing and 16's missing, so I guess you have to do this and find out a clue, I guess. One more card, and let's open up the lands. From the lands that you get is, I guess they're all just non-foil, regular lands, 2 each. 2 of the plains, 2 mountains, 2 of each. Now for the promo, maybe there's more left in here. Alright, so everybody gets this in the bundle. Axe, Bang, Ferox, Death Touch, Haste, Ward, Collect Evidence 2, Evidence 4. And a 4/4. Death Touch, Haste. So here we have a foil. The foil Impossible lands. Get 1 each. And you get the same thing with the other packs, but these are all foil. Pretty cool. I really like this one. Reminds me of Elden Ring or Dark Souls, any of the Dark Souls games, like this castle too. But really cool in foil. I want more of the Impossible Lands. The Impossible Lands, and they look so cool. Impossible Lands look amazing in this set. A total of 9 play boosters. So let's see what we pull. I will also add the amount. So let's see what we pull, and let's see how much we get in value, I guess. Alright, so pack 1. See what we have here. I'm just gonna check out the cards, the ones that are interesting, but this one, pretty basic. Tunnel Tripster at the beginning of your end step. If a face-down creature enters the battlefield under control, put a 1/1 on it, and you get tap for mana. Make your move. Cost 3, but then you could destroy either artifact, enchantment, creature, power 4 greater. This card looks really cool. Is that the bishop taking out the queen? I think. Really like it. Okay, so we have Dogwalker. Vigilance Disguise. When Dogwalker's turn face up, create 2 tapped 1/1 dog, white dog creature tokens. Defender at large. Disguise. When a defender of large enters the battlefield or turn face up to 1 target creature gets 2/0 until the end of turn. Cost a lot. This creature, Shady Informant, to put it on your, I guess if you're trying to make a sealed, Rakdos deck, you can probably put 2 of these. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much. Another thing too, it has Disguise, so could do something with that, I guess. Fanatical Strength, 3/3 and Trample. It's a 2-drop instant uncommon. Eliminate the impossible. Investigate. Create your creatures your opponent controls get -2 and 0 to the end of turn. If they are suspected, they are no longer suspected. I'll be honest with you, I have not looked into the blue of this set. I don't really play blue myself. I should, to get a grasp of blue more, but the colors just, I don't know. It's one of those colors that don't really interest me. But it should be fun to play. At least, like, I guess to make like an Itza deck or something. Vigilance, you tap, add 2 mana, green and red and green. Spent this mana only to cast a face down spell, or to turn a creature face up. I guess green and red lean more into the mechanics of face down spells. Lumbering Laundry. He is a golem. Pay 2 to me luck at a face down creature you don't control any time. Wow. Okay, so I didn't know there was this type of an ability in this set. This might be really useful to be able to check something. It does cost 5, and then you have to pay 2, so pretty late in the game to do that. Wow, nice hedged maze, and it's a Seville land. That is our rare for this. The 10th Texture Hero, another rare. So he has a lot. He's a 2-drop. He has 2 abilities: colorless and white. Collect evidence 2. He becomes a human detective with base power of toughness 4 with vigilance. Wow. Just 2. And then if you pay 3 to colorless and 1 plains, collect evidence 4. If 10th district hero is a detective, it becomes a legendary creature named Meliva the Stalwart. It has a base power toughness 5/5, and it gains other creatures control half indestructible. Wow. Actually, this is a really good card. Collect evidence. You run a deck that collects that mills couple, right? Mill stuff, or you just play it. Anything with collective stuff. Buff this creature. The 2-drops, you have them, could buff them again. Really good. I really like this card. Our next card is Market Watch Phantom. It's a spirit detective creature. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, Market Phantom gains flying until the end of turn. Let me think. Maybe this card works well with haste creatures. If you're able to put someone with a power 2 or less with haste, after that, able to buff them somehow, that'd be really nice. And an impossible land. Cool. Alright, go take those possible lands. Pack number 2. Pack 2, we have Gearbang Orangutan. Is an ape. Reach. When it enters the battlefield, choose 1. You get to destroy an artifact, or you get to sack an artifact. In this ape case, a 1/1. But it's alright, that's how I feel. Meh. I feel meh about it. Cerebral Constitution. Choose 1, sorcery, AP 3. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Or target opponent reveals their hand. That chooses a non-land card from that player discards it. 3-drop, but you get to pick 2. It's okay, I guess. When Vengeful Creeper is turned face up, destroy target artifact or enchantment opponent controls. It does cost a lot. You're paying 3. After that, you're wanting to pay 6 just to get rid of an enchantment. An artifact and enchantment. The uncommon. I don't know. I guess it's alright. It's kind of bad, I guess. Next up is Gadget Technician. When Gadget Technician enters the battlefield or is turned face up, create a 1/1 thrower artifact creature token with flying as disguise. And the disguise you only pay 2, so even though this is an uncommon, it doesn't cost too much. So, and you get a turn face up mechanic, so it's fine. I feel like this card's alright. Next up, we have Hotshot Investigators. When Hotshot Investigators enters the battlefield, return up to 1 other creature to its owner's hand. If you control it, investigate. It does cost 5 though. Oh no, 6. And doesn't have flash. Alright, uncommon. Pick your poison. I think this card's actually really good. One of the uncommons. It's a 1-drop. It's sorcery speed. It's fine. But you get to pick 3. And sometimes some players like to, build those, like have those enchantments like really early on, which are really annoying to get rid of. And one of these, put 4 of these in your deck, you're running green, it works out just fine. Next uncommon, Slice from the Shadows. Instant, the spell can be countered, target creature gets target creature gets -X until the end of turn. Now this card is really, I think this card is really good because it can be countered. And you could pay the amount of damage you're doing. I think this uncommon is really good. This card should have been uncommon at least or something, but really good card. I really like that card. If you're running black in this deck, or from this, or even sideboarding this card, is fine. Next card, Torch of Witness, sorcery. Torch of Witness deals X damage. Oh, twice X damage. So another card like the black, but this one will do twice X damage. Oh, it's a sorcery, so it's alright. But still, it's doing twice. It's perfectly fine. And at the end, you investigate. It's an okay card, pretty good card actually. It's an alright card. Glint Weaver, Spider Reach. When as a ATB, distribute 3 1/1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 targets. When you gain life equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Yeah, it costs a lot. Let's go see. Next, Exit Specialist. Human Detective. Exit Specialist can be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. Has Disguise when its turn faced up. Target creature to return another target creature to its own hand. This card seems really good. You're running blue. You get rid of something really fast. And all you gotta do is pay another 2. So you get a hit in, you get to return to somebody else. So this is the person that was murdered. Death Touch. At the beginning of your end step, investigate for each opponent who lost life this turn. Every end step. Whenever a clue you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, create a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token with flying. This ability only triggers once each turn. So I ran this card in pre-release weekend, and it's really cool when you're able to sack a clue token, you're able to get 1 out. Some people kind of forget about this because it's on the field and you made a token right at the end of your end step, but then if you have mana left and it's their turn and they want to hit you with flying or something, pop that clue, get that 1/1 out. Pretty cool. That's our rare. Wow. A lot of people are saying this is the worst Mizzet of like any Mizzet. I don't know why, I couldn't tell you. But this Mizzet is in all the colors. Flying, hexproof from multicolor. Whenever this Mizzet deals combat damage to a player, it deals X to any target. Target player draws X card, you gain X life. Where X is the number of different color pairs among permanents you control that are exactly 2 colors. I guess the very end of it, that you have to pair it with 2. That you have to have, where X is the number of 2, so depending on how much 2 different color, multicolor cards you have on the field, that's how much X is. I wouldn't know how to build it, but it seems fun to build and see what you could come up with. On the top of my head, if you have this on the field, I don't know, but maybe there's some multicolors in the set that you're able to run with this Mizzet. somehow work it out. Maybe create a bunch of tokens. Like the Throppers, I think they're blue and red, I think? I'm not sure. But hey, he looks awesome. He looks really cool in the showcase art. Next card, we have a foiled unauthorized exit. This is the showcase card? Or is this the showcase card? I'm not sure. I'm not sure which is with the different treatments type stuff. I don't really know, but I think you call this. It looks like a case file, and this is the showcase, I believe. I'm not sure. Return to 2 cost instant. Return target non-land permanent to its own hand. Silver 1. Get a little silver in, and wow, foil impossible land. Nice. That's 2 of them. Could we get more? We'll see. Alright, next pack. Ballistic Stalker flying. 3/2 deals combat damage to a player. You gain 1 life, survival 1. It does cost a lot. Don't know about running it. Buy down on crime. As additional cost to the spell, you may collect evidence 6. The spell costs 2 less to cast it. If evidence was collected, target creature you control gets 2 until the end of turn. It deals damage to that. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. I don't know. It's costs too much, I think. Be cool if it's a fight card or something. Next uncommon, Inside Source. When Inside Source enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 and blue detective. Oh, white and blue detective. Pay 3, tap. Target detective you control gets 2/0 and gains vigilance to the end turn. Only activate sorcery. Well, I mean, this is where the miss it will, I guess, work out, right? Because you make a white and blue. Definitely white and blue card for sure. Reasonable doubt. Counter spell unless its controller pays 2. Suspect up to 1 target. It is a 2-drop. Isn't this like make disappear? But make disappear, you can sack something and you cast it again, I guess. Target it again, but that's uncommon. Flunius Rage. Target creature you control gets 2/0, gains haste until the end of turn. When this creature dies, when this creature dies this turn, create a white-blue detective creature token. Not bad for a 1-drop uncommon. If you're trying to kill it, you know it's gonna die. Throw this on. You can make a dual. You can make a multicolor token. If you put Missing in the deck, then I guess that would work out. I feel like if you have a lot of tokens that are multicolors, this is when the Miss It works out more, right? Okay. This card, said before, costs way too much. I don't like it. It's a multicolor card, don't like it. Neighborhood Guardian. A unicorn. Whenever another creature with a power 2 or less enters the battlefield under control, target creature you control gets 1/1. This is our uncommon. Multicolor, a zombie detective. Interesting. Flying. When you sacrifice a clue, return from your graveyard to your hand. Alright. Sanctuary Wall, you got Defender 0/2. You pay 3, tap a creature. You may put a stun counter on that creature. If you do, put a stun counter on the Sanctuary Wall. I guess if you don't want to get hit by somebody really, like, with some high damage, right? And we got a case file card. Covert Ambusher. A Warm Horror. Whenever so it has entered the battle or is faced up, target creature blocks its turn if able. Disguised. 5. Alright. Costs a lot. Gotta wrap up to use that card. And our rare is Case of the Uneaten Feast. So with these case cards, I like them. Whenever creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. To solve, you gain 5 life or more this turn. Solve, sacrifice this case creature cards in your graveyard. You may cast this card from your graveyard until the end of turn. That's pretty crazy. Dang, you just keep bringing them back. It's a pretty good card actually. And our foil is Surveillance Monitor. When Surveillance Monitor enters the battlefield, collect 4 evidence. Whenever you collect evidence, create a colorless thrower. Oh, okay, so throwers are colorless, I'm guessing. And more of an artifact. Decorate. Okay, it's our foil. And we have a special guest. Wow. Down in the lock. Choose 1. Instant. You pay blue and a black. Counter target spell with a mana value less or equal to the number of cards in the controller's graveyard. Destroy target creature with a mana less or equal to the number of cards in the controller's graveyard. Wow, such a good card. This is not a standard card, but hey, if you're playing it with your groups of friends and you guys agree, you know, just run whatever cards is in the set and just run this card. It's a really nice pool though. I forgot about the special guest. Really nice card. Put that side here. And we have a foil mountain. Yeah, that's not bad. Foil. Pack number 4. Okay, pack number 4. Great Night Witness is a multicolor card, artifact, Gargoyle Detective. Pretty cool. It looks Batman vibes. He's a flying vigilance, disguise 2. When he's turned faced up, you may tap or untap a creature. You only have to pay 2 for the disguise when you flip it, so not bad. Decent uncommon. I don't know why this redfish is here, but this is from that one, what's his name? The Is-It character. I'm pretty sure this is his fish. Robofish. When he attacks and he has haste. Hey, yeah, I got haste, at least. He got attack if able. You could tap 2, sacrifice and get drop card if you're not. You're done using him. Toxic Analysis, Death Touch, and Lifelink. Not bad for uncommon. Okay, so for this card, Airtight Alibi. So it's flash, it's an enchantment aura flash, enchant creature. Enters the battlefield, untap enchant creature. It gains hexproof until the end of turn. If suspect is no longer suspected, enchant creature gets 2/2 and can become suspected. It is a 3 cost, but hey, at least you get to untap your. It's a lot of nice things to it for 3 costs, I guess. But is that Jace? Or I don't know. Looks like Jace to me. Maybe Jace has something to do with this place. Whenever has the vigilant, I'm not saying that right. I know I'm not. Enters the battlefield or attacks. Put a 1/1 counter on a target creature you control with power lesser 2. It costs way too much. I wouldn't even run this card. It's too much. Pick your poison. Really good card, as we talked. Dramatic accusations. And if you've seen the video, which they kind of spoiled it. Anyways, enchant creature. And okay, so enchant creature, ETB, tap enchant creature. Check creature doesn't untap during its controller taps him. Pay 2 blues, shuffle enchant creature into the owner's library. So if you want to get rid of it quick, I guess it's okay. I mean, it's cost too much. Another case card. Case of that gateway expression. When this case enters the battlefield, choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control deals 1 damage to that creature. Wow. 3 to soft, 3 creatures or more attack this turn. And then once you solved it, you get a 1 +1. Creatures you control get +1 and 0. It's alright for the uncommon. Okay, we have Candlestick, Clue Equipment. Equipped creature gets 1/1 and has one of his creature attacks of row 2. Pay 2, sack, draw a card, and 2 to equip. 1 drop, not bad. Actually, this card's really good. You keep swimming with somebody, just keep surveilling. Really good uncommon. Essence of the Anti-Quinity. Golem 110. Yes, disguise. The disguise cost is really low. When it's stretch faced up, creatures you control won't gain hexproof. Wow, all creatures. And you untap them. Interesting. Interesting card. Our rare is Doppelgang. This card is insane. This card, sorcery speed, make a bunch of tokens. This is like a really big hitter. You have it's green and blue, so you have really big creatures, or you have a bunch of 1/1 tokens, a bunch of little artifacts, whatever it is. Make copies of it. Really good rare. Our next spell is a sorcery reconstruction. This spell costs 2 less if you cast a creature card that was put into the graveyard from anywhere. So you could cast it as 2 and you return 2 creatures from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad. And we have a list card. Spell Snare. Counter target spell with converted mana cost of 2 or less. Okay. List card. And our Swamp. Actually. Pack 5. Okay, got the Planet Cat. Cycle for 2. Sorry, cycling. Cycling card, not bad, I guess. So we have a Phantom Spirit Flying. I feel like this costs way too much to get them going. Just a reach and a big cost. Okay. Art's actually really cool though. Must be terrifying. Shock came back and now you're able to run them in standard format. Pretty cool. Next card is Sculptureless Agent. Elf Detective. ETB. Target opponent exiles a card from their hand. Alright. They went this way. Search your library for a basic. Put it to the battlefield tab. Then shuffle. And then you investigate. Little ramp card. Creatures you control. It's an instant on the job. Creatures you control get 2/1 until the end of turn. And you get to investigate 4 drop. But at the same time, you buff all your creatures. The red clue equipment for this set is Knife. As long as it's your turn, equipped creature gets +1, 0, and has first strike, pay 2 to sack, pay 2 to equip. This one, I don't know. Knife, not that good. Buried in the garden, enchant land. And then when enters the battlefield, exile the non-land permanent you don't control until garden leaves the battlefield. When the enchant land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional mana of any color. This card, if we're looking at just sealed, if you're running a sealed deck, throw this in here with a green and white. Pretty good card for a sealed. Living Contingrum, Hexproof. If you were to draw a card while your library has no cards in it, skip the draw instead. As long as there is no cards in your library, Living Continuum has a base power of 10, and has vigilance and flying. Well, has flying and vigilance. Wow, wait, what? I didn't even know they made cards like this. Usually, when they mill you, that's pretty much it, but this card, it has hexproof too. Interesting. It'd be pretty funny if you had, like, they mill you, right, and you have this card, hoping that you draw this card, right, or have this card in your hand somehow, or able to bring it from the graveyard, and then you put this card on the field, and all they do is just mill, and you just have 2 of these, and it's not legendary. It'd be pretty good. Could work out somehow. Torch the Witness. This is a twice to damage. And our rare is and Grass, the Quake mold. Alright, so it's a mold called Legendary Creature. When it becomes blocked, untap each creature you control. After the combat phase, there's an additional combat phase. Wow. So do you just keep doing it again and again and again? So if I attack with him, it gets blocked. I could do it again if it gets blocked again after that. I assume so. Then it has a crazy cost of. Oh, so this. Okay, so you pay what? 3, 4, 7. He must be blocked each combat this turn if able. Dang. So each combat? So you have this card on the field next turn, or either you don't give haste, but you put 7, you pay 7 to the ability, and for each combat he has to block. So every time you attack against another combat until he goes through all of your creatures. Wow, this card is insane. I would definitely throw this card in my deck for green or red. And that's a mythic too. Our foil is Plant Element, Vengeful Creeper. The one that costs too much, but the other one was a case file. Not sure why they made a case file for an uncommon card, but okay. Got a Swamp, and we got a token. Got a Wolf White token. Interesting. Really good pile. Bag number 6. Cold Case Cracker. Flying. When it dies, you investigate. Alright. It's an okay. Just an uncommon card. Common card. Person of interest. When person of interest enters the battlefield suspected, create a 2/2 white and blue detective token. So this works with blue. Magnifying Glass. Pay 3, then you pay 4. I will not run this card. I guess if your card is only for investigate. Right, but even that costs way too much. Then you got the good old Elephant Detective. ETBs you investigate. Whenever you draw your second card, each turn he gets 1/1 vigilance. Alright. Museum Night Watch. When Museum Night Watch dies, create a 2/2, 1 blue creature token. You can disguise it. Okay, that's something common. Thinking Cap. It's an equipment. Creature gets 1/2. Equip 1 on the detective, and then you equip 3. So, Detective Dex. On the chase, target trigger is 3, and for strike, investigate. It's an okay for common. Feaster Leech, Zombie Leech. Whenever Feaster Leech deals combat damage to a player, you mill 2 cards. Pay colorless and black. Feaster Leech gets 2/2 until the end of turn. Activate only each turn. I guess just for a quick mill for really uncommon. If you just want to try to mill more, I guess. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Instant, so you do it on the opponent's turn, and suspected. At the same time, though, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't like to suspect it at the end. Because it doesn't make sense for an instant. It's on their turn. You use it on their turn. You get the card. They're trying to attack you, and then it's like, well, it has to expect, so it can't block. But at least you get attack next turn. Enchant creature you control. Enchant creature has a base power of 1/1, has death touch, and it's an assassin in addition to the other types. I don't know if this card. I don't know where I see this card being played. It costs so much. 5. I'm not sure on that one. And we have a cat. You could put this into the Secret Cat deck, I guess. Turn face up. Return target. Another target permanent you control to its runner hand. Put 1/1 on this cat. Alright. So 1, I guess save another creature that you have. And we have a case card blue, and it's rare. Instant sorcery spells cost 1 less. You cast 4 or more instant sorcery this turn. That is a lot though. And whenever you cast an instant or a sorcery spell, draw a card. I think to solve this case is really hard. Meaning that you're gonna have to play really built it. If you put this into your deck, you're going to have to run like really 1-cost cards. Yeah, it's hard to solve that card for sure. Next card, another miss, and this is the regular foil. We got a foil and the regular treatment, and 2 of them. Cool. So if you just got this bundle, try to make a Nis Miss It deck, I guess, sealed deck, if that's all you really have. And we have a land, and we have an art card. 7, card number 7. Okay. Seasoned Consultant. We have another human detective. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, he gets a 2/1 to the end of turn. Okay. We have the Gargoyle Detective. We have a fish. Toxic Analysis. We pulled. And I keep thinking this is Jace for me. But who knows? Fairy Snoop. Fairy Snoop is a fairy detective. Interesting. Flying Disguise. Whenever Fairy Snoop is turned face up, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put 1 into your hand and the other into your graveyard. For uncommon, just run. I would run if you want to run face down cards, I guess. I mean, I guess if you want to run something else. Unsuspicious arrival. Unsuspicious? This is an instant. Target creature gets 2/2 until the end of turn. Investigate. Okay, little buff card. Got the spider that we pulled for on our uncommon. Exit specialist, human detective. Exit specialist can be blocked. We already pulled this one too, right? Yeah. And we have another dog. Well, the other one was a human dog walker. We have a dog. Karlov watchdog. Cost 4 vigilance. Permanent your opponent control can be turned face up during your turn. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures you control get 1/1 to the end turn. If you're running into somebody that has a lot of face downs, I guess Karlov watchdog would be the dog to keep those cards in watch. Alright, so we haven't pulled this one. Reckless detective. It's the devil detective. Interesting. Whenever reckless detective attacks, you may sacrifice a artifact or discard a card. If you do, draw a card, and he gets 2/0/3. Nice. I guess keep milling cards, keep discarding cards, and you draw a card. Not bad. Our rare is revealed. Relive the past. Sorcery. I haven't seen this one. Return up to 1 target artifact creature card, up to 1 land card, up to 1 non-land aura card, enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow. They are 5/5 elemental creatures in addition to the other types. Interesting. So bring them back. They're 5/5 creatures, but they also do whatever they do. Not bad. Good card. And Sanctuary Wall. Foil and a plane. Anamorphic token. Pack number 8. And I really want Massacre Deal. Or the Rakdos card. See if we can pull that. Extraction of Confection. You gotta pay it in 6, which is kinda a lot. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. If evidence collected, instead each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures they control. I don't know. This card costs too much, I think. We pulled the Panther one. Cycle. Not bad if you're trying to cycle. Repeat Offender. Pull them on the first pack. Nervous Gardener. You got Disguise. Pay 2. When it's turn face up, search for land. Little ramp card. Do Vigilance. You enchant creature. Enters the battlefield. Target creature you control other than enchant creature gets 2/2 and gains vigilance in turn. Enchant creature gets 2/2 and has vigilance. Interesting. We got Strider back. It's a 2 cost. Paid 1 enemy mana. Pay 2 for his another ability. Exile him from the graveyard. Exile target. I don't know. I don't ever see him running. I don't know where I would see running this card. And we have Murder and the Showcase card. Nice. Down here it says Story Spotlight, so I think this card is really cool. In this treatment, we have Mistway Spy. Flying, you get Disguise 2. It's a 1-drop. When it's turn faced up, whenever a creature you control deals combination and player, investigate. Cool. That is our uncommon. We have a case file card. Crow Whip Cracker. Is this the... Oh no, this is an instant. Insect Assassin. Reach. Enter the battlefield, destroy target token and opponent controls. 2-drop, not bad. Not bad. It has reach, and you're able to destroy somebody. I would run it. Frantic Goat. Haste. Enter the battlefield, suspect. If you're running a lot of suspect cards and you want to put it on somebody else, this card would be the card to do it. Case of the Lock House, it's a ramp card. You may play an additional land each turn. When you control 7 or more lands, that's when you solve. When you solve, you may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands and cast creatures and enchantment spells from the top of your library. Dang, what a strong card. It's a good rare, for sure. And another rare, we got the main the main character in the case file showcase here. So he has vigilance, has the ETB investigate, but then has an ability of you could X plays 2 blues, you sacrifice a clue, you may draw X and gain X life. It costs so much, but at least you're able to draw and you're able to gain life. So it's alright, I guess. And we got Fairy Snoop in foil. Alright. Forest Impossible. And that's pretty much it from that pack. Alright. Last pack, let's see. Last pack, Projector and Spectator. Projector and Spector. It has ETB. Whenever detectives turn face up. Whenever a detective you control is turn face up, you may draw a card. If you do, discard. Looks like a detective deck. Galvanize to drop 3 to any target creature. If you draw 2 or more cards, it does 5 instead. Not bad. You got the Snarling Gorehound Dog Menace. Whenever another creature with a power 2 or less enters the battlefield, so round 1. This card is actually pretty good. Because if you're trying to make a bunch of tokens, you put it in the black and white deck, and you use the Surveil every time. So I guess. Okay, so we have a 1-drop, and you would put this into the green one. I'll say green black, right? Try Surveil. Pretty good drop. Pretty good 1-drop. Then we have Griffnot Tractor. In common, we got Flying. Enter the battlefield, exile 2 cards from a single graveyard. This card is way too much, but it's also it's a detective, so maybe do something there. Crowd Control Warden. Enters the battlefield or its turn face up. Put X11 where X is the number of creatures you control. X is the number of creatures you control. Not bad. Authorize exit. Night Drinker Morai. Flying. Enters the battlefield with 3 life. 4/2. You could disguise it. Cost a lot still. And a crime novel is really uncommon. Whenever you sacrifice an artifact, put a 1/1 on crime novels and you add a mountain. Really good card. A Killer Among Us. This enchantment is really interesting. When a Killer Among Us enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 human token, 1/1 blue, 1/1 red goblin. Then secretly choose a human morpho goblin. Sacrifice this card, reveal the chosen creature type. If target attacking creature token is the chosen type, put 3/1 counters on it and gain death touch at the end of turn. Now that I read it, I don't know. This card doesn't seem so fun to do, but I don't know how I would play this card, to be honest with you. Case of the Gorgon's Kiss. When this case enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target that was dealt damage this turn. So 1 costs 2. 3 or more creatures cards are put into the graveyard from anywhere this turn. Solved. This case is a 2/2 Goron creature with Death Touch and Lifelink in addition to the other types. Okay, not bad, I guess. It's alright. It's an okay case. Okay, so we have Tolsimir. Midnight's Light. It's an Elf Scout lifelink. Enters the battlefield, create a token. Legendary. Oh wait, create a. Is this legendary? I think I pulled oh, it is. So I did. Okay, so this comes in and you built this, but this is a legendary wolf. So 5/5. And whenever a wolf you control attacks, if Tolsimir attacks with this combat, target creature an opponent controls blocks that wolf this combat if able. So you swing with both, they have to block with the wolf. They have to block the wolf, and you're able to get maybe a lifelink hit. I guess if you have if you want to build a wolf deck out of the sealed format, maybe something to think about this card. It is a rare. And we have Behind the Mask. An additional cost, you collect up to 6. At the end of turn, target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with a base power toughness of 4/3. If evidence was collected, it has base power of toughness 1/1. Okay, it's a 1-drop. So you do turn somebody into a 1/1. But that's it. It's just the Tower of Toughness, nothing else. You don't take the activate abilities or static abilities of what they have. But at least it becomes a 1/1. And we got an Impossible Land and a art card, and that's it. Okay, so I guess the only 2 mythics we got, if you consider this a mythic, I guess, but this card and the Mole God. To build a sealed deck, just out, like, let's just say, you just want to build you just bought a bundle and you want to make a deck. I guess I would run into Miss and maybe try Morat somehow. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I don't know. Making a sealed deck with this, with the bundle, it's an okay. And yeah, so sadly, we didn't get Massacre Girl or Rakdos, which I really want, and I haven't pulled them yet. But anyways, next up is the giveaway, so let's do that. Alright guys, so this part of the video is the giveaway, and to enter, all you have to do is comment, and if you're a subscriber, you enter the giveaway. Today we're gonna give away one of these. I only have 3 left, so for this video, the winner gets one of these. And let's just spin the wheel, see what you get. Alright, congratulations. Let's see what you pulled. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, this card's really good. It's really doing really good in competitive right now. Such a good card. And you get a Belligerent Yearling and Foil Showcase. Not bad. So congratulations, and I'll send that over to you. Alright, bye guys, see you on the next one.